Roland Martin, who really loves Kamala Harris. And there are people who feel that this, and Darius, I'd love for you to also feel free to jump in on that when you go to round three. There are people who feel that this is crabs in a barrel. That you're just attacking and you're not supporting this black woman. You're not, you're being a hater. Maybe you can address some of that as well. And so you can get started now.
All right. I thought about that myself because I'm always hesitant to speak against or even seemingly speak against any black person that's doing well or anybody who identifies as black nowadays. But I'm always hesitant to that. But that crab in the bucket thing, that always bothers me when we use that because we forget where the rest of the crabs are headed. And so it's actually a horribly selfish thing for one crab to get out, because even if you get out the bucket, you're still in the kitchen. So you're going to make it right back to the same pot. So I think we've got to challenge that narrative of using that, because if we're not all getting out together, I think it was Underground where they said, if none of us are free, if one of us ain't free, ain't none of us free. And so it's not the crab in the bucket. It's not pulling you down. It's making sure that when you're coming out, your interests are for us, that you're not getting out to be our prize. We don't need a prize. We need redemption. We don't need somebody to stand on the other side to say, look at me, I made it, I'm the token. And I feel like that's what Kamala has come in a lot of ways. I am the token. I am anti-Trump. I am for immigrants. I am everything that liberal Americans want Black Americans to be. Which is anything except for pro-Black. So I can call myself Black. I can pull on, the heritage of my father and all of those things, but I don't have to, that crab in the bucket mentality where we say, well, that's just crab in the bucket mentality, that leaves those people unaccountable to the community they're claiming to represent. And so now you're able to use the community as a hashtag, as a token, as a platform to come up, but you have nothing deliverable to give back. And so you just the crab that get out, stuck in the kitchen with the rest of us, because we all realize you ain't got no more power than the next guy. So you in the same kitchen, but for some reason you think you got power because you are now accepted, because you are not in the same ghettos with everybody else anymore. And so for me, if my second point was Kamala is not our candidate, she's not our candidate because it's not our agenda. It's a Democratic plan. She's a Democratic candidate.
All right. So